Hi, everybody.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
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 How are you?
Wait a second, please. Wait a minute, please. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Last class, we couldn't finish a document. I mean, some material that was about environment. Do you remember that? Hello?
Yes.
Yes? Well, and I asked you to do it for homework. Do you remember that? Well, we are going to check that part first before going into the second part, okay? To the next part of the class. So first I will share my screen for you to I forgot to upload the recording, the link to the classes yesterday. Last class. I will do it today. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Last class we were with the stress section, pronunciation section, and then you had to do some reading. Okay, I will ask you, I asked you to complete this environment quiz that is very easy. Here, I know that the topic is very easy for you, but I want you to say, to use good English. So be careful in pronunciation and in vocabulary and everything, okay? Let me see. The first question, what is the main cause of global warming? Alejandro Rivera, please. Can you answer that question?
Hi.
Hi.
I think that the cause is the industries.
Sorry, Alejandro, the answer must be in relation. Oh, well, yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay, go on, please. Sorry, I interrupted you. Okay, go
Yes.
on.
Every year the industries, I don't know when.
What happens with industries?
The industries
What do they produce?
produce CO2 or
How do you say CO2? CO2.
CO2. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
And what other thing? I don't know, the agro industry or
Yeah.
the
Okay, industries would be one important cause of global warming. Any other important cause? I don't know, anybody else? Belen, what about you? What do you think?
I think that one of the main causes of global warming is that people don't have like aren't conscious about that. Like they think that nothing is happening, and when they realize something it's really happening, it's going to be really late.
Okay, people are unaware.
Yeah, like
Unaware of the problem.
they don't take it serious.
Yeah, they don't take it seriously. Well, but if you think about, I mean, scientifically speaking, why is it produced? Why is global warming produced?
Because of the increase of the temperature in the atmosphere.
Yeah, and why is the temperature, what does it increase?
Because of the green gases.
Greenhouse, okay,
Greenhouse
right,
gas.
gases, because of the increase of greenhouse gases, okay. Okay, so there we can include, I mean, industries, as Alejandro said, I don't know, all those things that are related to people's lifestyle, like transport, like heating, like etc. Okay, right. Let's see the next question. What problems can fertilizer and pesticides cause? Camila. Camila, can you hear me? No. Francisca? Francisca Galdames, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you answer question 2, please?
What problems can fertilizer and pesticides cause?
Cause, yeah.
Answer.
Yes?
Maybe the pollution of soils.
Sorry?
The pollution of the soil.
Okay, soil pollution. And what can be the consequences of soil pollution?
Dry.
I'm sorry?
Dry.
Drive?
Dry.
The soil can get dry?
Yes.
Yeah. Any other consequence of soil pollution?
Maybe after the fertilizing, we cannot see anything else there.
You cannot cultivate anything else?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And what about any consequence to food? I mean, to the products that you can cultivate there? This is a question to anybody, not only to Francisca.
I think it may cause side effects,
Can you please explain that, please, Vicente?
like when you fertilize the soil, then the how you say cultives
Cultivation?
the cultivation can get contaminated, and then when we eat it, we may have we may get sick, like with
Like
side
poisoning
effects,
or...
poisoning. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check a word that I'm not sure about. Cultivar. Do you know the word cultivar? Let me see. Sorry to... No. No, it's not the same. It's a type of plant. Sorry, I was wrong. Okay.
So you
Okay.
say cultive?
No. You say cultivation.
Cultivation. Okay.
But I was thinking about the word cultivar, but it's different meaning. That is crops. Is the area where you cultivated crops.
Crops.
Crop. Let me check
the use of that can cause problems of health.
Right.
Because I think that some teacher told, but I can't remember who, that not using the proper purchase or using the pesticides after a proper time can cause problems of health.
Okay, so first of all, there is a problem. I mean, it's a threat to food security, and in the end, can produce. I mean, people or consumers, people's poisoning or something like that. No.
Yes.
Poisoning. I remember some years ago. I mean, I'm talking about, I don't know, 20 years ago. There was an area near San Bernardo, I think. I mean, I'm not sure about, not San Bernardo, Paine, in that area, where there were some crops, some areas that were fertilized with, I can't remember the name of the product, but I remember that after some period, several babies were born with, handicap problems. And a cousin of mine had a daughter with a problem in one of her arms, and she researched about it, and she went to court and all that, and they proved to be a consequence of this kind of fertilizer or pesticide, I don't know, that was used. And after some few years later, after that, it was prohibited, I remember. Because that product had been prohibited in the States and in Europe. But in Chile, at that time, it was still used. And
it's like what is happening in Quintero with the industries.
Yeah, but there is industry, right? Yeah. Something similar. There you have people poisoning in Quintero. People getting cancer. Or no?
Yes,
I know herbicide that it's called glyphosate. Glyphosate. It's a herbicide that it calls glyphosate, I think.
Yeah.
It's the pronunciation that it causes cancer, and it's not allowed to use it in a lot of countries because of the high. I don't know. It's very
highly risky.
Yes.
Or
It's
dangerous.
highly risky. Yes.
Yeah. And do you know if this is? Is it used in Chile?
Yes. In Chile, it is used.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Yes. Okay. So prohibited everywhere except here. Okay. Right. So there we have. That is one of the. It's a very important risk of that. Well, let me go on with the questions. Very good. Let's see. Let's see question 3. What is the greenhouse effect? Who can explain that in easy words? Loreto, what's about you? Can you explain what the greenhouse effect is, please?
The greenhouse effects is when the heat stay, so the earth make it hotter, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. So not remember when you talk about something that is in general, in this case, we are talking about heat. Is heat in general. You don't say the heat, you say heat only. So heat gets, you say stay,
It's
gets
like
trapped like that in the atmosphere.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes the earth hotter.
It makes the earth hotter. Okay. It gets trapped in the atmosphere, so it makes it hotter. Okay, good. Let's see number 4. How do rainforests help to control global warming? Who can answer that? This is easy. Come on.
Because rainforest,
who is talking?
Vicente.
Sorry? Vicente.
Because rainforests help to absorb dioxide carbon.
Okay, they absorb carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
That's right.
Let me see. Okay, dioxide. Let me. No, that dioxide. Wait. Dioxide. The other day I learned that is dioxide. Okay. Okay, so because it absorbs, rainforests absorb carbon dioxide. Okay, good. Let's see, number 5. What type of soil do rainforests grow on? And why is this a problem? Juan, let's see. Juan Chandia? Juan, can you hear me? No, he's having lunch. Okay, Laura, can you hear me? Okay, Juan. Laura? Laura Valdebenito, can you hear me? No. Nicolás Arancibia?
Miss,
¿Sí?
Laura said that
She
in
doesn't
her
have a
microphone.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Miss, I don't know how to answer the question.
Nicolás?
Sí, Nicolás.
Okay. Josefa? Josefa? Hi.
With what type does mean that I have to say if it is, how do I say arenoso?
Let's see, I asked you to read the paragraphs and then I asked you to answer the questions as homework. It's not something that must be got now at the moment. But
I know.
Yeah?
I know the answer.
You know the answer, so?
The type of soil is like poor soil. And that is a problem because when the trees get cut down, the soil kind of washes out and the area can become a desert.
Okay, very good. Washes away. Okay, right. Yeah. So there are many areas in the north, for example, where it has become a desert after some time. Yeah. Okay, right. They grow on poor soil and then it gets washed away by rain and then it can become a desert. Let's see number 6. Which countries use the most renewable energy?
Can I answer that?
Sorry, Josefa?
Can I answer that?
Yeah. Yes.
The countries are Iceland with the I can't remember, but I think that it's 90% of the renewable energy. Then it's Costa Rica. That is about 70%, I think. And there is one more, but I only remember that two.
Yeah. Okay. Well, according to the paragraphs you read, it's they are the only two. I mean, the ones that have the highest percentage is about 100% in Iceland, at least. Yeah.
100.
Yes, 100. That is unbelievable. Yes. Great.
Dream country.
Yep. Yes. Have you ever, sorry, this is besides the question. Have you ever seen any film, anything about Iceland? This is a question to all of you.
Sorry, miss, I didn't hear you.
I'm asking you if you have ever seen or watched or read something about Iceland.
I think that I'm not.
No? Anybody? Where is Iceland located?
Europe?
In
Europe.
Europe?
The north of Europe.
Okay, in the far north of Europe, right. Okay. Do you know anything about the geography of Iceland?
It has a lot of volcanoes.
Okay, it has a lot of volcanoes. Okay, so
it's not very good for farming.
Why not?
Because the soil is very poor.
The soil is very poor, yeah?
Yeah, too much rocks. And
too many rocks.
Yeah, too many rocks.
And there is something else. And when we read, I mean, last class when we read about renewable energy, we, I mean, it is mentioned there. There is some renewable energy, yes, but there is one that is particularly used in Iceland. I mean, it's particularly abundant in Iceland. I don't know if you remember that. If there are many volcanoes, what kind of energy can you get easily?
Geothermal energy.
Okay, geothermal energy. I remember I watched a documentary film some time ago where they showed that it's very cold in Iceland for obvious reasons. It's near the North Pole and it's very flat. So they use I mean, every house, every building is heated by, and not only heated, I mean, all their energy is underground, coming from volcanoes. Geothermal energy is really impressive. I recommend you to watch. There are many films, many documentaries about that. Okay. Let's see number 7. Why is taking the train better for the environment than planes? Anybody?
Because it produces a lot less gases or pollution than planes.
Okay. Do you remember more or less how much less?
90%.
90% less. That's a lot.
Yes.
It's a lot. And why do you think that in Chile we don't have, I mean, a good railway system considering the country shape? I mean, logically thinking, this country should have a very good railway system, or not? Why do you think it's not like that?
Maybe because for them it's easy to just use planes, and they would make a lot of less money.
With planes, they would make less
Yes.
money.
Because the los pasajes, the ticket should be a lot less than a plane ticket.
But not necessarily, because prices, I mean, transport prices depend on how many people use it.
I think it's because the shape of our country is very long. So if we have railway system, yes, it took a very long time to get to a place or to a city because our country is very long. So on a plane, you took 1 hour, 2 hours to travel to the north or to the south. I think in train, you took days to.
Yeah, but by buses is the same thing, because if you travel from Arica to Puerto Montt by bus, it will
Yes.
take you 2 days, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. So
when you talk about means of transport, you say by bus, by train, by, okay? Okay. Don't you, because I mean, logically speaking, this country is like the ideal country to have an excellent railway system. It's, I mean, logically thinking, and it's not like that. Very short distances like Santiago Chillán, Santiago Rancagua, right? But any idea about it?
Well, years ago we had train.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe about the energy that it costs to travel by train.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I have my opinion, but Alejandro, you want to say something?
Yes, I think the answer is simple or easy, because I think the people that take the decisions or important decisions now have they don't have the a priority the transport like railway system.
They are not interested in railway systems.
Yes, it's not a priority.
Priority, but why not?
Because in Chile exists so much I don't know pobreza. I don't know how to say pobreza.
So
yes, poverty, and it's most important.
Sorry, I didn't understand. What's the reason? I mean, there is a lot of poverty, but what is the connection with not having trains?
The government use the resources and other things, no in transport.
Okay, yeah. So there are other priorities.
Yes.
There are other priorities, okay? Somebody's talking here. I don't know who said that. I'm not willing to pay that money. Yeah, well, I don't know. I remember in the 70s, during the dictatorship, there were trains, 70s and 80s. There were not very good ones, but there was, I mean, a railway system to the south. And it disappeared when the government of that time started to create new highways and new bus companies. I think that there were economic interests behind that. I mean, there were some important people that had money invested in buses. So then they forgot trains and they spent all the money on highways and buses. I mean, buses, there were many new bus companies. I remember that. And then the railway system, I mean, disappeared because they couldn't compete with the buses because there was no investment, I remember. But I don't know why now. I mean, after the dictatorship finished 30 years ago, and I don't know why they haven't done anything. Okay. Yeah, in Europe, you can take trains everywhere, and they are very good and very fast.
That's interesting because we are young, so we don't know that part of the story, I think.
Yeah, yeah, you don't know. I mean, well, you will know. You will learn. Okay, let's see the last question. What is more effective than recycling? Anybody?
Choosing products that contain the less amount of plastic and paper wrapping.
Who is talking, sorry?
Ignacia.
Ignacia. Okay. Okay, so to choose products that are, how do you say that, do you know how to say that? Zero waste. I mean, the idea is not to try to produce as little waste as possible, no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Do you think that that idea of zero waste is expanded, is spread among the population in Chile?
No.
Why not? Do you think people don't know that?
Yes, I don't think people se cuestionan. No sé cómo se dice, se cuestionan.
What do you think? I mean, try to.
I don't think people think because almost everything has plastic. Like they don't care about where that plastic goes after.
Yeah, but for example, plastic bags are forbidden in most places. Supermarkets and shops don't use plastic bags anymore, most of them.
No, but plastic bottles, or for example, when you buy an ice cream, the wrap is made out of plastic.
Exactly, yeah. Everything contains plastic. No? But can you see any improvement in new generations in relation to zero waste in comparison to older generations?
I think yes, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah?
I think yes too. Yes.
What difference can you see, for example, in your own generation?
For example, I recycle in my house, and my mom didn't do that when she was my age.
Yeah, but nowadays, I mean, when you started recycling, do you think your mom and your mom's generation has become aware of the importance of recycling or not really?
Yes. I think that she it's learning a lot of these new habits to live in zero waste.
Zero waste, yeah. But there is something that I can see, and where I can see a lot of difference between your generation. I'm not talking about old generations like mine. I'm talking about people that are I don't know, 35 years old. People that are, I don't know, 10 or 15 years older than you only. The generation immediately before you. For example, in terms of clothes, I can see that young people I don't know if reuse because but people don't buy so many new clothes. They try to, I don't know, to use older clothes and they change them and then it's different. The interest in clothes, I think, is different. The attitude to new clothes is different in your generation than in the other one. I don't know what you think about it.
I think our generation or the generation that are more younger, I don't know, are more conscious about the consume of the clothes and the food. I think they are more sensitive to the economic system. I don't know that they don't want to fall in this type of neoliberal system that wants to consume.
Yeah.
You know.
You're more aware of consumerism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why, but maybe it's for the climate change, the movements around the world. I don't know.
Yeah. Remember, Sophia, is climate change.
Climate. Okay.
Climate. Okay. Yeah. I think there is a certain tendency of younger generations. Yeah. Instead of buying so many new clothes, they buy less and concerned about the type of material that is used. How many uses can you give clothes? I mean, yeah. Okay. Any other comments about these questions? No? Okay. Well, in the next part has to do with, remember we practice with different certainty or future tenses, right? Here we have 4 different sentences, okay? These are statements made by a scientist. The idea is to see how certain is he about each statement. For example, in the first one, if you look at the sentence, can you see the sentence?
Yes.
Yeah. How certain do you think the scientist is when he says there is no doubt at all that the Earth is getting warmer? Is he, here we have 3 options. 100% sure it will happen, 50% sure, or 100% sure it won't happen?
Sure, it will happen, 100%.
Right. 100% sure it will happen. There's no doubt at all. That is very, very emphatic. Very good. What about the second one? It's fairly certain that Earth will have heated up by 4 degrees.
50%?
I'm sorry?
50%?
50%? What do you understand by fairly certain? What's the meaning of that?
Like, I don't know if I'm right, but like an estimation?
Exactly. It's like saying más o menos seguro, right? Fairly certain. It's not, you're not totally certain. It's something like in between, like 50% sure, yeah? it's fairly certain that Earth will have heated up by 4 degrees. Yes? Let's see the next one. There will be many other effects.
%100 sure.
Yeah, okay. 100 is a prediction, but the person that said that thinks there will be I mean, it's a statement. Yes, 100% sure. Let's see the last one. The USA and Russia could suffer from drought.
Miss,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
what is the meaning of drought?
Drought, sequía.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Drought.
50%?
Yeah, 50%, right. Good. There is a possibility. Yeah, nothing like that. Okay, if you go down, here you have different expressions, and I would like you to, first of all, to see which of these expressions can be used to complete the pending place in the box. 100% sure it won't happen.
Definitely won't.
Okay, good. Definitely won't. Yeah?
Won't.
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 Yes.
Be careful with the pronunciation of that. That is like won't. Won't. Different from this one, that is won't. Can you see the difference? Won't,
Yes.
won't. Okay? Right. Is there any other one that could be included in this 100% sure it won't happen?
Just 2 of them, I think. There
Okay, what
no
is the other one?
No, definitely won't and
Ah.
won't.
Okay, definitely won't and won't. Right,
Yeah.
those are the only ones that are 100% sure. What about 50% sure?
Maybe.
Maybe, yes.
Yes.
Might.
Might, very good.
Probably won't.
Probably won't, yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure if.
I'm not sure if, right?
I doubt that.
Yeah, well, it depends on the second part of the sentence, but I doubt that, yeah. Could be in that part. Perhaps is another one.
Perhaps.
Might.
Sorry?
Might.
Might, yes. Perhaps. Perhaps is the same as maybe, right? And well, the other ones are for 100% sure it will happen. That is, will definitely. Yeah, I'm certain that, and that's it. Okay, any question about this part?
No.
No questions? Okay.
No.
Okay. Let me see. Well, in the last part of the class today, we're going to listen to something to change the activity a bit. Give me 1 second. Okay. Wait. Wait. Give me a second, please. Resolviendo host. Okay. Oof. Give me 1 second, please. Let me see if I can get in different. Here it is. Okay, here we are. Here you will listen to 6 short news reports about environmental problems, okay? You will have to listen and tell me which picture corresponds to the report, okay? Let me enlarge this. How can I? Can you see the pictures?
Yes.
Yes?
Kind of. If you could
Kind of, yeah.
zoom
I'm
in.
trying to enlarge this, but I cannot. Wait. Let me see if I can. Wait. I cannot enlarge. Wait. Is it better?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So here we go.
A farm in Yorkshire is slowly being lost to sea. The owners, Sean and Yvonne Mars, are currently losing a metre-wide strip of land from the edge of their property every month. Now, only 19.5 metres remain between their house and the cliff edge. This coastline is the fastest disappearing in Europe, and a section where they live erodes 3 times faster than other parts of the coast.
Once again? Or is it? Okay.
Yes, please.
A farm in Yorkshire is slowly being lost to sea. The owners, Sean and Yvonne Mars, are currently losing a metre-wide strip of land from the edge of their property every month. Now, only 19.5 metres remain between their house and the cliff edge. This coastline is the fastest disappearing in Europe, and a section where they live erodes 3 times faster than other parts of the coast.
Okay. Could you identify the picture?
The fourth one.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4.
4.
4. Right. Good. Let's see the second one.
A new study claims that outdoor air pollution is partly responsible for over 2.5 million deaths each year. According to the study, air pollution increases the chances of breathing problems and heart disease, with young, old and sick people most at risk. The study concluded that death rates in cities with high levels of pollutions can be up to 20% higher than in cleaner cities.
Once again?
A new study claims that outdoor air pollution is partly responsible for over 2.5 million deaths each year. According to the study, air pollution increases the chances of breathing problems and heart disease, with young, old and sick people most at risk. The study concluded that death rates in cities with high levels of pollutions can be up to 20% higher than in cleaner cities.
Okay. What picture is it?
6.
The last.
Picture 6. Yes, good. Let's see the next one.
A tornado touched down in at 7:45 a.m. in the town of Frederickson, Pierce County, taking off roof tiles, blowing out car windows, and lifting one car clear off the ground. The tornado, which was approximately 1 mile wide and had wind speeds of up to 110 miles per hour, was on the ground for about 5 minutes and caused an estimated $25,000 worth of damage.
Once again.
A tornado touched down in at 7:45 a.m. in the town of Frederickson, Pierce County, taking off roof tiles, blowing out car windows, and lifting one car clear off the ground. The tornado, which was approximately 1 mile wide and had wind speeds of up to 110 miles per hour, was on the ground for about 5 minutes and caused an estimated $25,000 worth of damage.
Okay, what picture is it?
Number 2.
Number 2, right. Good.
Research by Brazil's space agency suggests that progress in preventing deforestation in the Amazon rainforest has reversed. Last year, destruction was at a record low. However, data suggests that almost 2,766 square kilometers of forest were cleared between August 2012 and July 2013, 35% more than the previous year. Environmentalists fear that after an early success, authorities are once again allowing farmers, miners, and developers to encroach into new territory.
Once again.
Research by Brazil's space agency suggests that progress in preventing deforestation in the Amazon rainforest has reversed. Last year, destruction was at a record low. However, data suggests that almost 2,766 square kilometers of forest were cleared between August 2012 and July 2013, 35% more than the previous year. Environmentalists fear that after an early success, authorities are once again allowing farmers, miners, and developers to encroach into new territory.
Okay, what picture is it?
Third one.
The third one, right. Let's see, number 5.
Torrential rain caused havoc across Britain yesterday as train services were disrupted and commuters left stranded. The Environment Agency has issued more than 20 flood warnings as more rain, thunderstorms, and squally winds are forecast in the next 24 hours. Already, over 60 millimeters of rain has fallen in the last 2 days, and another 30 millimeters are expected in the morning, along with gusts of up to 60 miles an hour.
Once again.
Torrential rain caused havoc across Britain yesterday as train services were disrupted and commuters left stranded. The Environment Agency has issued more than 20 flood warnings as more rain, thunderstorms, and squally winds are forecast in the next 24 hours. Already, over 60 millimeters of rain has fallen in the last 2 days, and another 30 millimeters are expected in the morning, along with gusts of up to 60 miles an hour.
Picture? What picture
The
is
fifth
it?
one. Number
The fifth
5.
one. Yes. Okay, well, let's see the last one. That will not be difficult to...
Tourists have been warned to stay away from the Thai beach resort of Koh Samet after oil leaked from a pipeline located 20 miles off the coast and spilled an estimated 50,000 litres of oil on Saturday. The pipeline operator, PTT Global Chemical, said the spill was caused when a tanker was being unloaded at the weekend. Hundreds of people are attempting to minimize its spread and determine the environmental damage caused.
Well, obviously, is the only one left. Number
1.
Number 1. I will ask you, as this is the last one and it's obvious, I will ask you to listen again, but this time I want you to listen and read the script at the same time, okay? Let me see.
Tourists have been warned to stay away from the Thai beach resort of Koh Samet after oil leaked from a pipeline located 20 miles off the coast and spilled an estimated 50,000 litres of oil on Saturday. The pipeline operator, PTT Global Chemical, said the spill was caused when a tanker was being unloaded at the weekend. Hundreds of people are attempting to minimize its spread and determine the environmental damage caused.
Okay. Any question, any comment about it? No?
No, no.
Okay. Sorry, you have your own conversation in the chat? Okay. Alejandro, you have a question?
No.
Okay, because your hand is raised. Okay. Well, guys, so the video is for tomorrow at midnight, almost midnight, okay? And I hope to finish marking your your post 2 today. And the post number 3 is already uploaded, okay? For you to do it, okay? As usual, you have 48 hours to do it. Yes? Any questions?
No.
No? Okay, guys. See you. Hope to see you next Tuesday then.
Bye.
Okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice
Bye.
weekend.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Miss.